Hey, welcome in Huntsville. Another wonderful good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us. What do you love about Huntsville? What makes this a great place to be?
Everyone here is very genuine and very kind and friendly. You never hesitate to speak up and say hello or good morning or just acknowledge the person walking by.
The thing that I love most about Huntsville, I love the peace that Huntsville brings. I love the peace that it gives me.
I feel accepted and part of the town and like I belong here.
Huntsville is where my lovely wife lived when I met her, so I moved here. So I'm pretty thankful for her.
All right.
We're bucking for you in Huntsville, Texas.
Hello, I'm Billy Cobbin with Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home.
Hey, it's Kay Boning with Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools.
Good morning, Huntsville.
Good morning.
Hey, I'm Karen.
I'm Toy. And I'm Denise.
And from all of us at Walker County Federal Credit Union, good morning, Huntsville.
Welcome in as we get rolling here on a magnificent, marvelous Monday. I'm Rob Hipp. Thanks for joining us and being a part of Good Morning Huntsville. As always, it is our joy and privilege to bring you this show each and every weekday as we are cruising through October. Hard to believe that we are just a few days away from this month wrapping up, and even more importantly, hard to believe that we are 8 days away from our elections here in the United States. We'll talk a little bit about some events that are happening in our community. A big one coming up later today, this afternoon, a long-awaited grand opening of a business here in Huntsville. And also, we'll talk about all the good things that are coming up here with the fall. We do want to welcome you in. As always, I'm Rob Hipp. Thanks for being here with us this morning. I'm rolling solo today. Amanda Sturdivant from Huntsville Public Library should be joining us here around the 7:45, 7:50 hour. We're looking forward to having Amanda on this morning. As we do get started every morning, I would love to hear from you. Do us a favor. Send a comment, say hello, say how you're doing this morning and what you're thankful for as you're waking up with us. If it's your first time joining this show, the show is all about inspiration, lifting up our community, and promoting the good here in Huntsville, Texas. That's what we do on Good Morning Huntsville, and we would love for you to interact with me this morning. And once Amanda comes on too, if you have any questions for her in the Huntsville Public Library, feel free to ask those as well. But again, let us know what you're thankful for this morning and how things are going in your world. We love to see those comments. And do us a big favor, if you can hit that like and share button, that helps bring more exposure to this platform and also helps to continue to promote the good here in Huntsville, Texas. By the way, it's crazy to think about. This is already episode number 381. So sometime next month, we will be right at 400, and we'll have a little special celebration for that. Every time we hit 100 episodes on the show, we like to do something special. That started with Rick and Kay Boning, by the way. They brought us a happy 100th episode cake, and we are continuing to promote the good here in Huntsville, Texas. As I also get started this morning, big shout out as always to Paul Oley, the gallery. Paul, love you, man. Hope everything's going well for all of your custom framing, photography, and more. Hey, holidays right around the corner. Christmas is here. Fall is here. Call. Let's support local business. He would love to have your business check him out over at the Gallery. His address is 1201 University. Again, it's Paul Oley of the Gallery, 1201 University. And as always, a big shout out to Elliot Herzlich of Elliot's Jewelers, online at elliotsjewelers.com. We did kind of unofficially end our Diamonds of Hope campaign on Friday of last week. We still have some jewelry remaining. And for those of you that have been watching a long time and you've been hearing about this, I may go ahead and extend that a few more days. We did have somebody over the weekend that donated. It's a beautiful diamond necklace as well as 2 diamond earrings. Very, very beautiful, valued at $319. And for only a suggested donation of just $100, you can have that. We still have about 10 or 11 of those remaining. All proceeds will go to benefit our friends at Care Center Huntsville. So again, if you're able to partake in that, I will extend that a few more days. You can go onto our website, by the way, at hellohuntsvilletx.com for more information on that. And of course, we could not be here on a Monday and promoting the good in our community without our friends at Walker County Federal Credit Union. Walker County Federal Credit Union has been in this area for a tremendous amount of time, serving our community. And even though they've got that one location on Normal Park, they have all the resources that you need, from business banking to just personal banking as well. If you're looking for loans and those kind of things, they can take care of you. Hey, maybe you're even in the hunt for insurance. I didn't even realize up until a few months ago they even provide car insurance as well. So they've got the whole financial toolkit for whatever your needs are. If there's something they can't help you with, I guarantee they'll point you in the right direction. Go see my good friends. It's Toy Williamson, Denise Olivas, and the rest of the great crew, Karen Denman, over at Walker County Federal Credit Union. Many of you are already chiming in this morning. I'll get to some of those comments in just a few moments. I do want to step aside, though, and take our first break of the morning. I want to get that knocked out a little bit early because when we come back, we've got a lot happening here in the community and a lot going on this morning here on Good Morning Huntsville. Again, stay locked in, stay engaged. We'd love to hear from you. I'll have that keyword coming up in just a few moments as well. And as always, this is Good Morning Huntsville here on a magnificent, marvelous Monday. We'll step aside. We'll take a break. More to come as we continue promoting the good here in Huntsville. This is Good Morning Huntsville. Stay with us.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union. One of the best things I hear from our members is how they love being treated like they're important, like their family. Sure, our members love things like low rates on loans too, but combine that with the friendliest and most helpful service in town, and you've got Walker County Federal, taking care of our members. It's what we do. We are Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
Illuminate your child's future at Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools in Huntsville. Established in 1997 by Kay Boning, our award-winning center merges Christian values with 25 years of Montessori excellence, promoting wonder and discovery in every child. As the only Montessori school within 45 miles, we provide a fun and friendly environment, individualized Montessori methods, and love and care as if each child were our own. Safety is a priority, and with a recent $50,000 investment, our facilities inspire growth, creativity, and learning. Plus, as a nonprofit, we open Montessori doors to families of all economic backgrounds. Partner with the community pillar where every child's promise shines bright. Discover Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools today. Visit tpms.life. That's tpms.life.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
So, what's inside the mysterious little box?
Whoa, what box? Oh, that box over there.
You went to Elliot.
Wait, don't open it yet. Oh, and yes, I went to see Elliot's Jewelers just a couple of days ago.
Inside the box, is it golden?
Well, I was a little concerned about the price of gold because it's high, but Elliot really helped me find something beautiful and monetarily agreeable.
Oh, well, hey, can I open it now? Please?
Whoa, just a little longer. You have to at least wait until Christmas Day.
Oh, well, I can do that.
Elliot's Jewelers. Fine jewelry and engravable gifts. Schedule your appointment at elliotsjewelers.com. That's ELLIOTTS Jewelers.com.
Make sure there's something extra special inside the mysterious little box you give this season.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
Tomorrow's Promise Montessori schools believe in creating spaces where children can learn, grow, and use their imaginations. At any Tomorrow's Promise location, children enjoy the largest playgrounds in town. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori is a fun school where every child learns at their own pace, and mastery of a concept is expected before moving on to the next concept. At Tomorrow's Promise, every child is respected, loved, and nurtured for the unique individual that they are.
Tomorrow's Promise Academy on Veterans Memorial now open. Visit tomorrowspromise.info for more information. Education you can trust.
40 Days USA.
40 days there for our nation.
Please join Keaton, police chaplain and retired police officer, as he is for police, firefighters, and first responders.
40 days.
Father God, we thank you so much that you have established institutions for our well-being. We trust that you're with those that serve our communities in public safety today. Lord, I pray for every single one that is right now working. I pray for them, for their safety, for their strength. Every police officer, every firefighter, every paramedic, EMS personnel, as they go out into our community, Lord, I pray that you would be with them, that you would strengthen them, fill them with your peace, with your presence, guide them in what they do and how they do it. We trust that you're with us in all these things, Lord God. We ask in your holy name, Jesus. Amen.
Join us as we pray for our nation by going to 40daysusa.com to receive the 40 Days USA prayer guide and other free resources. That's 40daysusa.com.
Welcome to Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville, where we've been caring for your furry family members for over 4 decades. Nestled at 877 IH 45 South, our kennel is a perfect retreat for your pet. With a climate-controlled facility, spacious exercise yards, we ensure a comfortable and enjoyable stay. At Magnolia Kennel, we offer a range of options including overnight boarding, extended stay boarding, and doggy day out. But that's not all. We also provide additional pampering services like baths and nail care to keep your pets looking and feeling their best. Making a reservation is a breeze at magnoliakennel.com. We take great pride in our dedication to the community, supporting our local fire departments by providing oxygen pet masks. Stay connected and enjoy adorable pet updates by following us on Facebook. Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville is where dogs get to be dogs. Visit us at magnoliakennel.com to book your pet's next stay. We can't wait to meet your 4-legged family members.
This is KHSP LP, Huntsville, Texas, the spirit of Huntsville.
Braylon, say, this is Spirit Radio.
This is Spirit Radio.
Support for SpiritRadio.fm comes from loyal listeners just like you. Want to help spread the good news across Huntsville and beyond? Underwriting opportunities are available for loyal listeners, businesses, and nonprofits. Visit SpiritRadio.fm and tap Donate today.
All right, friends, back at it. Thanks for joining us here on another edition of Good Morning Huntsville. I just want to throw a little loud music there, get everybody rolling this morning. Hey, as you're getting up today, most of you are already up, maybe on your way to work, maybe you're at work already. I know Kay Boning's joining us. I want to give a shout out over to Kay Boning over at Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. Kay, good morning to you. 67 humid degrees outside. How about 97% butter as you walk out the front door this morning? It's going to be 87. Can you believe that? The end of October, 87 degrees. And no signs of much letting up. Unfortunately, Halloween coming up, rain, 80% in the forecast now. So, hey, but we'll take it. I want to welcome you back in again. Let us know that you're out there this morning as we continue on promoting the good here in Huntsville. As always, we appreciate the opportunity to reach out to you every morning and share the good news of what's happening here in our community. And, you know, I don't have my new member, our new guest horn that Amanda was so privileged to receive before. So I'm very, very sorry, Lisa, but we do want to welcome all of you in. Thanks for joining us this morning. It is my joy and privilege to welcome Lisa Lance, the director of the Huntsville Public Library.
Thank you, Rob.
And a new friend of the program now. Once you come on, you're a friend of the, it's like the friend of the library, a friend of the program. And we also want to welcome back our good friend, Amanda Sturdivant. She is the Outreach and Program Director also at Huntsville Public Library. I want to start very festive, by the way, Amanda.
Thank you. I like to celebrate the holidays and be a little extra with my outfit. So, got a couple days left till Halloween, so gotta recognize.
I feel like I'm kind of letting out. Even, Lisa came in this morning, beautiful flowers, a little fall going on. I have like these couple little dots right here from my children.
Stains? Okay.
Yeah, that's from the children, I guess, this morning, like some applesauce that I didn't realize was there. So it's kind of brown, it's got a little fall in it.
Oh,
so.
yeah. It fell off the kids.
Yeah, fell right off of them.
We know fall's on the calendar somewhere.
Yeah, falls on my shirt. That's right. Amanda, we'll chat with you in just a little bit.
Okay, absolutely.
Lisa is here for the first time this morning. I'm very sorry. I normally have a horn, and I have not brought that over from our old studio yet. Amanda got it, I believe, on her first.
Yes.
So
I think I remember that.
So no horn, Lisa. I'm very sorry.
That's okay.
Here, I'll do this one. There you go.
Or tooting Amanda's horn, anyhow. That's our outreach coordinator.
Lisa, let us know just a little bit about you. I'd like to get to know you this morning and kind of how you got into this role as the director at the Huntsville Public Library and kind of your involvement in this community and how long have you been here and those kind of things.
Well, I started toward the end of January. I've been with Library Systems and Services for just over 5 years, just recently moving from West Tennessee. I was at Arlington, Tennessee at a smaller library there, and this position came open, and so LS&S thought I would be a good fit here, and so I joined the team, and we've got an incredible team that we're building here in Huntsville. Huntsville is extremely welcoming. We've been very happy here so far, and it's very safe compared. We were near Memphis previously for 5 years, and it's not the safest place in the U.S., but here it's been great. Everybody's been so welcoming, got a great city staff to work with as well, and so we're excited to be here. I've been a director for nearly 10 years in some other systems within, I was in Florida, my first trial at being a library director, and then went to West Tennessee. I'm a late in life educator, so I didn't get my master's till 2019, so I was able to kind of fast track through, and so we're all about effort and purpose here and what we can offer Huntsville, and it's a great community to offer for, and our library attendance is growing. Just a recap even of summer, through the 3 months that we considered summer reading, we had nearly 18,000 in attendance. So, and we're still feeling that.
And that's just here in Huntsville, right?
That's just,
my goodness.
Yes.
Fantastic.
So we had a great summer reading, and things are just continuing. If you look at our calendar, it's always full.
Amanda is keeping that calendar busy in my inbox. I subscribe to the Huntsville, it's like the city,
right, on
the
our website.
Notifications, and man, I get like 4 of those a day, Amanda. So you keep up the good work.
Yes.
It's great.
Something for everyone. That's the goal.
It's like my dad used to always have those phrases like, if I got a nickel for every time, I'm like, man, if I got a nickel for every time I got an update from Amanda, I'd be a multi-million. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
You're welcome, Rob.
Well, when I came, I told the staff, we need to be hitting these benchmarks, and they were really kind of, don't know what we're going to do for the summer. And so at the end, they were like, man, we're so tired. This is why, because this is what we do for the community.
Yeah. Love that. And we're going to need more benches because y'all have like flooded the benchmarks that she's setting forth, which is great.
Yes.
So.
In just the first year of us working together, I'm like, wow, we only can just shoot for the sky now. High expectations for us, so it's great.
It's good, though. You think about the community interaction and how important it is, especially I'm huge on literacy. Kay Boning is joining us from Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools this morning. She's also our Wednesday co-host, and she's very big on literacy. She has the Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, which provides free books to children 0 to 5, and I know y'all have some information about that, too, when folks walk in, and it's just a great place to be. Amanda, you were so gracious in allowing me the privilege to come in and read to the children last month, and, man, that was so much fun. Braylon loved being over there. We need to get back over there and visit sometime.
Do. Yes.
Well, Lisa, the journey, I want to stay with Lisa just for a few moments. The journey from Tennessee, I don't want to get in trouble because my mom is a huge Elvis fan. Is Graceland all that it is? Have you ever been? I
have not, and I'm actually from Northeast Tennessee, and that's where my husband is from. And we never went to Graceland. I was not an Elvis fan when I was growing up, but not anything to go to Graceland or everything. But my understanding, it is what it what they all say it is.
Just had to ask. That's about the only thing I know about Tennessee is Elvis and Graceland. So,
right.
But I've driven through. It's actually a beautiful area. There was a friend of mine years and years ago. Man, this was probably 15 years ago. She had moved up to upstate New York to be with her cousin. And her father was a plumber, and they had a plumbing convention in Arkansas. And she went with her dad. At the time, she had a Ford Mustang convertible and a golden retriever. And she asked me as a friend, would you drive that car and pick me up and turn it into a little mini vacation? So we did. And I drove that convertible that I'm kind of a big guy, and I'm all like, Mustangs are not that big, by the way.
Right.
So here I am cruising down the highway, got the dog with me. And we ultimately ended up going through Tennessee on the way to upstate New York. And it was one of my favorite trips, back then. And just a lot of history.
Area.
And driving through that is so beautiful.
It is beautiful. Yes.
Was there similarities whenever you came here to East Texas with some of the landscape and just our natural beauty here? Did you kind of notice any similarities?
Very much. My husband's commented quite often. We come here and there's still a little bit of mountain ranges here. It's not just all flatland. We had visited up near some other areas in Texas before coming here, and it was like really flat and kind of desolate. I was like, oh, don't know if we want to live there or not. So, but here it does remind us a lot of home, and like I say, everybody's so friendly, and we're still thankfully part of the Bible Belt, and Southern hospitality is definitely here. So many similarities.
Awesome. Well, if you just started talking to me, I wouldn't even know that you were from or lived in that area. I think you were just born and raised right here in good old what some people say Huntsville.
Right.
Well, it's great. We're so great to have you this morning.
Well, thank you.
Amanda, let us know how you've been. Amanda is the outreach and programs coordinator.
Yes.
Did I say that the right way?
Outreach and program coordinator, yes.
How are things going with you?
Very busy and wonderful and great. Literally every day is something. The library is a unique place to work because we work with the public. We have kids, we have adults, we have seniors, we have just everybody, and it's fabulous. You never know what to expect. And my goal is to offer programs for all ages. So the little tykes, the teenagers, adults, seniors, everybody, and get the community involved. So I've been reaching out to community partners, and I do want to highlight something.
Yeah,
Can I
please.
do
Yes,
a shout
absolutely.
out? Okay, so for November, we're doing a program called Food for Fines. We're partnering with the Hospitality House here in Huntsville, and you come and donate you donate food for your book fines. So let's say you have $5 of overdue fines. Well, you can donate 5 items, and these non-perishable food items will go towards the Hospitality House's food pantry, and we can support them and their clients. And not only do you get to erase your fines, but we help our local partner. So we're doing that the entire month of November. Giving thanks for what we have and sharing and supporting our community, right? The Hospitality House is wonderful. I don't know if y'all talked about that before, but it's a local business here, nonprofit business that is for families of the prisoners here in Huntsville. So families travel and they can have free room and board at the Hospitality House while they visit their families that are incarcerated. So while they're there, they can stay 2 or 3 nights. They have everything for free. They get to do art lessons, they have Bible studies, and they get to take home food when they leave. They get a whole sack of food that they can pick out. So the food that's donated through the Food for Fines program will help benefit these families in need. So this is our first time to try this out, Lisa and I together. So we're excited to help our community and erase some fines for people too.
I've done this program in 2 of my other libraries, and it's well received, and we we'll accept donations even if you don't have fines. So a lot of people like to support the local indies too. So even if you don't, but it is for overdue fines.
Man, this is some great just more community outreach and
Absolutely.
great news. And,
yes.
Amanda, touch a little bit on this too. We've had you on before, and I love your energy.
Oh, thank you.
I think Lisa, when y'all, when Amanda came, y'all hit the jackpot. When Lisa came, it hit the 777 on the jackpot. Then Amanda comes and you hit the cherries. You get like that's the bonus on the jackpot machine.
Absolutely.
So you get the bonus.
Thank you.
these, there's so much more to the library. This is something I wanted to highlight, and I do want to go back in a moment and recap the Fall Festival because I know that was a tremendous success, but there is so much more. People think of a library, just go in, check out books, and read. There's so much more than that, Amanda.
Truly, yes. I mean, we have a great collection of books. We have ebooks and audiobooks that are available, computers and printing, but we also have Spanish classes, art lessons, story times like 4 times a week, fiber arts class, exercise class. Everything is free to the patrons and the community of Huntsville. So you can come and book one of our rooms for your personal event. We have field trips for the kids. There's just constantly something. Every day we literally have something going on.
Author visits.
All around the room, yes. We have author visits. Last week we had a local author, Ann Weisgarber, pardon me. She lives in Galveston, and she did an author talk and a writer's workshop, and it was fantastic. We had a great turnout. She was able to make personal connections, sign these books that people owned, and, spark these great creative minds to maybe be authors themselves. So all this stuff is free at the library. Free library card, free programs, free classes, and shout out to tomorrow's program. We have a forager coming again, Mark Meriwether Vandenbruggen, if I'm saying that right.
Nice
yes.
name. Vandenbruggen. If you're watching Mr. or Miss, is it Mr. or Mr.?
Mr. Yes,
if you're
Doctor.
Doctor. If you're watching Dr.
Bruggen,
I love your name, by the way. Is that German?
Yes.
Yes. My last name was Hoopsch in Germany. That's where it converted from Hoopsch to hip. So we used to say Hoopsch, there it is, like hoop, there it is.
Right. There you go, yes.
Corny, Lisa, sorry
There
about
you
that.
go.
That's okay. My husband's is Lance, but he started as Lance back in the day, too. So we all come from somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Yes. There's a story.
Yeah, there's a story somewhere. I won't even tell you my maiden name, so we want to go there.
Oh, my goodness. So, yes, tomorrow we have the forager, and the topic is mushroom season. So, I don't know much about mushrooms, so I can learn things tomorrow from him. He's super popular. People fill the whole community room. He's awesome. He's got a cool mohawk too. So he'll be there with us tomorrow night at 5:30. So
That's great.
come check out the mushrooms.
Lisa, how do you guys find these folks to come in? I mean, are y'all just putting information out there and people are responding? What's some of the ways that you go out and get people?
Some of the ones that we're doing have been coming in the past before Amanda and I came, so we just keep reaching out to them. And then we, like Fair on the Square, we met another local author. She's out of Galveston, so we're hopefully going to have a larger multi-author visit in January. And then that we've got local authors with the Piney Woods Writing Group.
Yes, shout out.
They just produced a new book, just came out.
Yes,
and
Nevermore.
So yeah. When you're in the library circle, you kind of meet and greet different ways, and you work together with other libraries finding things.
And it's cool. People will come in and be like, hey, I know a lot about vegetables.
XYZ.
Yes, can I come and share with the community about vegetables? And be like, well, that's pretty random, but give me a proposal and we'll talk about it. And then if I feel like it fits the needs or interests of Huntsville, I'll say, okay, let's do it. And we'll try it out.
And I can only imagine there's not many you'll turn away because I know so much good information, so many good people coming in. Yeah.
Right. So that's why we have such a variety, is because the people around here are incredible and very interesting and love to learn. So we just invite them all the time to stuff and hope for the best, and it's been a great success. So.
I had a gentleman on this show, and I remembered him distinctly because his name is my real first name is Robin. It's not Rob, it's Robin. Go ahead, laugh. See, Robin Redbreast, tweet, tweet, tweet. I used to get that all the time when I was growing up, but that's what people used to joke, so I go by Rob. Mom, I love you. I love my name, but his name is also Robin, and I cannot remember his last name, though, but he has written some books about the history in this area, and just an incredible guy. And as y'all are sitting here talking, there was a gentleman that used to be the broadcaster for Sam Houston many years ago. He's now been in the NBA for 27 years for the San Antonio Spurs, their radio guy.
Wow.
He put together a book about all the stories as he's been on the road, and he even includes some history about Sam Houston when he's here. He used to work at the local radio station, and back then the Associated Press would pay guys, a stipend to, have the unfortunate responsibility of going to the prison unit whenever they would do the executions, and so he had to go report on those. And the Associated Press would pay $50 per story on that back then. So he talks about that in his book. And I'm sitting here thinking it would be so great to get Bill in the off season to come do a book signing at the library, because there's so much history about Huntsville in that book. But it's his career. And for me, I love, this is where my, I'm going to college for the first time, as you mentioned, or I'm going right now for the first time in my life. So it's online, but
you can do it. I did it.
Nonfiction is truth, right? Fiction is not truth.
Correct.
Nonfiction.
Correct.
Okay, I'm learning.
Yeah, it's always opposite.
So I love nonfiction. I love to learn about people. I love to read biographies. And Bill's, even if you don't know who he is, you just read through that, and it's like 101 stories of his career so far in his life, and he's put them in collect. It's super easy to read. 101 stories. Right. And I thought, man, that'd be so great to have him come by and share a little bit of his knowledge.
And that's how we learn of people, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
He could visit with you, do an interview, and then come to the library, and we could do a double event. Yeah, go Huntsville.
Yeah. See, I love Amanda's energy. She's like these fireworks are going off in the back. She's like, yes, go Huntsville.
Yes, let's do it.
Oh, something else that just happened at the library, and this was so incredible. And Lisa, if you want to start this conversation, and then by all means, Amanda, chime in.
Okay.
Fall Festival was incredible. When y'all came in, I asked, how did it go? I felt bad that we couldn't be there on Saturday, but there was a tremendous turnout at the library. Let us know how it went.
We were pretty much wall to wall. In like 2.5 hours, we had nearly 300 people. So go in the community room. There was no space for hardly anything.
Yes,
we had lots of crafts. We had, of course, cake and popcorn. That always brings out. And we had lots of scavenger hunts. We had so many things going on. The children's department was packed as well. It kicked off with Linda doing a great story time at 10:45, and then just rolled from there. And they just kept coming. We did we're doing a virtual costume contest. So we went ahead and we got that started. So on Thursday evening from 4 to 6:30, I think.
Yes.
If you're in costume from 0 to age 17, we'll add those to that, and then we'll be posting on Facebook. Whoever gets the most Facebook likes for by age will be our winner. And we did 67, had 67 entries, had a whole lot more costumes than that, but they were great costumes. Everything from Elvis, you mentioned Elvis.
Yeah.
We even had our own Elvis enter the building.
Yes,
and,
3
but
years
it was
old.
3 years old. Hey, you got to start them young.
Did they go, Elvis has entered the building?
We about did, but we had Do You Dare boxes that the kids loved, and I think some of the adults enjoyed them too.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah.
It was a great event. But so we still got some sleep in our eyes, from trying to recover from that.
It was a big day.
It was a big day.
Yes, big success,
Yes.
big turnout, big fun for sure.
Halloween's always fun.
Halloween is great, and
I commend Huntsville. It was amazing. As Amanda had mentioned a few days ago to me, she said, I didn't realize there was so many events during fall. And so we just jumped right in there in the middle of all of it. So there's still a lot to come up in Huntsville over this next week, or during this week, I've noticed, for the fall season and for Halloween and the alternative to Halloween.
Perfect. Yeah.
Probably not as much candy as we talked.
So did y'all do? Was there candy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you didn't come to the Fall Festival, you can come by the library this week. We still have goodie bags and candy. So check out a book, come to a program, and we'll give you a little treat. Yeah. And you can do the costume contest on Halloween evening. And
awesome.
we're still accepting entries for that. So we'll do the voting throughout the following week.
Perfect.
So
lots
of stuff.
Yeah, we want to encourage your friends to follow the public library on Facebook. There are a lot of information. They do such a wonderful job.
Thank you.
Just search for Huntsville Public Library. Make sure you put Texas, because a lot of times, you ever get anybody calling and it's Alabama?
Yes.
Well, when I was in Arlington, Tennessee, we used to get calls for the Arlington, Texas library as well too. So there's there's an Arlington everywhere, and a Huntsville in many places.
Well, Amanda, what's on the pipeline? I mean, there's so many events going on. What are some of the goals, some more continued things that you're working on to reach out to the community?
The list is just about a mile long. We check off every couple days something new, but some goals that we have. We're adding some new programs. We have STEM Fridays for kids 8 to 12. So we just kicked that off in October. So that's something throughout the rest of the year we want to really hype up. So STEM is science, technology, engineering, and math, and it's for kids to come and problem solve. Miss Linda, our children's coordinator, she facilitates that, and they kind of have a topic do a little story, a little lesson, and then they have to problem solve and build something, execute, and she gives a variety of supplies, and then, hey, figure it out. Engineers figure things out. They work it out. They teamwork, communication. So that's something we're really pumping up on Friday afternoons, 4 o'clock. Nope, 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
3 to 4.
3 to
Man,
4.
There's so much in this brain. The numbers get a little.
I don't know how you do
And
it.
the calendar. That's why we have 3 calendars.
Yes. 3 o'clock.
Homeschool Hub just kicked
Yes,
off.
Homeschool Hub. We do once a month, the first Monday of the month. So our next one is just, next week.
A week from today.
Yes. So that's
It just
where-
hit you. You're like, whoa.
Like, hey, yeah, it's always something. I'm ready to go. Kind of run around a lot, but that's good. Yes, Homeschool Hub is for the great homeschool community we have in Huntsville, all ages. You don't have to be a part of like a certain co-op. You can be independent. We do a 2-hour program. We facilitate some, but then it's a good social atmosphere as well. So we have reading buddies, we have STEM projects, we have art, we have good conversation for the parents, and they get to really know the library, how to search for stuff. We did a little orientation for them of the kids to use the catalog. So, okay, that's some kids stuff. December, we're going to have a Winter Wonderland party, so another party to plan. We have lots of field trips coming up from Huntsville ISD. So
Starting this week.
Yes.
Actually, tomorrow.
Starting tomorrow. That's 3rd grade. All tomorrow and then the month of November. And then February. February is kindergarten. So we've got them all coming in. School visits for me everywhere. It's always really something, and it's interesting to meet everybody. And let's see, what else?
There's a lot, yeah.
I mean, there's a lot. I mean, I could go on and on about the things we have. So really check out our calendar and our Facebook because it's always changing. But
And we're already dipping our toes into next summer reading.
yeah. Summer to plan for. It's exciting, but it's overwhelming.
That's great. Well, I've always said this again. Appreciate Lisa Lance and Amanda Sturdivant from Huntsville Public Library joining us this morning here on a magnificent, marvelous Monday.
Love
and
it.
y'all have made it so magnificent and marvelous. We appreciate y'all being here this morning.
Thanks for having us.
I do want to ask you this, Lisa, as the director, kind of talk about your role a little bit and just kind of your day-to-day. What does that look like?
My day-to-day is probably as busy as hers. It's just it looks a little different. I'm not always out in the community as much as I'd like. That's what I've got Amanda for. But just trying to build a good team, and then I hold down the administration side of the library. And with Library Systems and Services, we've got a great core. We've got our own collection development team and stuff that assists us with our collection, and that assists us all around. But I'm either meetings or just and looking for our future to see what more outreach we can do, see what else Huntsville public needs, because we are all about public benefit. We are open to everyone in the community, and we hope we always have something for everyone. If not, in the next few months, hopefully we find what that is. When I went to Florida and started, I was putting out a lot of things, and they're like, well, how did you know to do this? Or well, I didn't. We offer things even before people know that they need them. It's kind of our goal. I mean, whether it's like Homeschool Hub or whatever, if we didn't have any of that, in the community, then we are the core, the central meeting place for these groups, especially people that are new to Huntsville.
Yeah, absolutely.
It gives them an idea of where other resources are. And I'm still new. I'm still learning Huntsville. I could be here 50 years and never learn everything great about Huntsville. But everybody's been great, with sharing information and things. So, we've got support from the Rotary Club, the Kiwanis organization. All of those are very supportive of us. And I'll give a shout out to our Library Friends group. We've got an incredible Library Friends group. If you want to be even more part of what our great library does, become a library friend, and we can get you information on that because they solely support a lot of our programs, our summer reading, outside of community support. They do that. They supported our Fall Fun Fest that we just did. So they are a very intricate part of what we do as the for the community.
Awesome. Well, we so appreciate y'all. Again, check out the Huntsville, Texas Public Library on Facebook. Make sure to join it. I do want to end with this, and I'll kind of let both of y'all piggyback on the end of this statement. Lisa, I'll start with you. And Amanda, I've told you this before, but you can chime in on this again as well. I'd love for you to. I've always believed, here's some inspiration this morning. We always have a little inspirational thing, and I never know what it's going to be. I don't sit here and think of it the night before. I know that it's always going to happen on the show. Somebody's going to say something or do something. I've mentioned it here before, but I'm going to say it again today that when you're passionate about what you do, you're going to find success. And it may not come overnight. It may not come the next day. It may not come the next week. But if you remain on that path, I truthfully believe that you're going to find success. But you have to be passionate about what you do. And I think that you can find joy in everything that you do, but maybe not passion. And I'm a big believer in that. But I'll start with you. I can tell that both of you are very passionate about what you do. Maybe kind of highlight a little bit about the passion that you have and what drove you into doing what you do, Lisa.
Well, for me, I think it all begins with early literacy. I was not raised getting to be taken to a library, so I have no background in that. So I didn't probably go to the first library till, I was well into my adult years before I really got into the passion of actually reading like that. So, but my passion is helping people. I'm all about effort and purpose. And to be a benefit to the community. Because when I was in Florida, we went through Hurricane Michael, Cat 5 in 2018. I had 2 library branches there. We were able to open as the local DRC, the Disaster Relief Center. I had FEMA and multiple state organizations in there for 4 months, helping rebuild our community. And that's the extension of what libraries do. We're not all just print and ebooks and reading. We are that basis for everything else. So when you've got a passion to serve people, and I feel like that's what God's purpose was for me in life, is to be a servant. And so we can do that through the library and then have all this great fun with it, not only parties and stuff like that, it goes beyond that. But that's where my passion is just being, a servant to our community.
Great. Love it. Lisa, Amanda, kind of the same thing for you.
Wow,
It's easy to see Amanda's passion too, because she just loves talking about it. Highlight your passion and what drives you to do what you do.
Honestly, I just love all the types of people that come to the library, and the variety of people then correspond to the variety of programs that I can provide. And getting people into the library for free, not everybody has the resources and income to go out and, spend money and go shopping, but they can come and have quality time with their families or for themselves. And if I can offer that, through what we provide, that is amazing. Making those memories as families, enriching your life through education, whether it's the Spanish class or the art literacy program that I've kind of beefed up from my art teacher background. But I just love the people, and I've only been with the library for almost a year. It's almost my anniversary. So
bring a cake.
So yeah, strawberry cake is my favorite. And I love balloons.
When is the 1 year, by the way?
Okay, so it's the week after Thanksgiving. I think I started on the 28th.
I think
Does
it's
that sound
November
right?
20th. Yes.
So it was the Monday after Thanksgiving. Yeah. So it's in my head. But anyway, yes, my passion. Yes, we're very close. And yeah, I just am so thankful and blessed that God has placed me here. I was a public school educator, and I didn't know what I was going to do after I left education, but patience and faith in God, brought me to the library, and I love it every single day. I truly am proud of what I'm doing, proud of what we provide, and our team is incredible, and the community is just outstanding. I know we keep saying that, but we're not from Huntsville, so, it's...
I'm not either.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
It's so
5 years in.
wonderful to just, be welcomed and supported and provide that support for others. So wonderful. I just rambled that, but I think that answered your question.
That's great. Well, we so appreciate Lisa and Amanda again for y'all being here today, spending time with us and hanging out. And we do want you to be involved. So go by the public library. And, hey, maybe they've got a lot of volunteer opportunities as well. Just go in there and ask them, talk to them. And I can guarantee you one thing, the same way that you see Amanda on the show is the same when you walk into the library.
Yep,
so.
This is me. So, hi, everybody.
Yeah, I love it. And I mean that in a very positive sense.
I've embraced it.
I'm sitting here thinking, like, man, one day can I come up with an idea and, like, hire her away? Lisa's like, please don't.
No, sir.
That's why we have this show. It's actually interviewing. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, my goodness.
Would not do that. And you're so passionate about what you do is important. So, well, thank y'all so much for being on today. I think we highlighted the meat of a lot of topics that you guys wanted to talk about. Absolutely. And we so appreciate y'all. We're so blessed to have the public library. Friends, I say this wholeheartedly. Don't take it for granted that we have these incredible resources. I remember growing up, I had to pay for a library card.
Right.
Some communities charge for that. And here in Huntsville, no charge. Even if you're out of city limits.
Correct.
No charge, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, all right, we're going to take a break. I do have a keyword today. We're going to be giving away a prize. And all you have to do, we don't get political on this show, but it is 8 days until the election. So, USA. We're not affiliating with any side of politics because, as our pastor said, regardless of what happens, God is always on the throne.
Absolutely.
But this keyword, what's the keyword this week, Amanda?
USA.
USA, yeah. So that's the keyword with the beautiful red, white, and blue. And text that in right now on the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line. All you got to do is text in the word USA, put it all together, USA, along with your name, on the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line at 936-339-0139. Again, that number is 936-339-0139. I've got more Cafe Texan gift cards we are hooking somebody up with. And word on the street is we may have some Texas Roadhouse gift cards coming our way.
What?
So we're working on that. We went to a special kind of soft opening for that over the weekend. And I didn't realize no charge, and so I got the Dallas filet, and somebody already told me, they're like, Rob, you need to go back and have that cooked. I said, if you're going to eat a steak, it's got to be medium rare with horseradish cream sauce.
Oh.
So
And it has to moo at you.
It's got to moo. What's that old move over butter? Do you remember that commercial?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Amanda's like, I don't know that.
That's too young.
Sure, yeah.
This is Lisa and I. So. What about this one? I can't believe it's not butter.
There you go.
Spray. That was Fabio. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we'll take a break before we start talking Fabio here. We'll be back in a moment. Again, big thank you to our friends from the Huntsville Public Library. Stay with us. We got more coming. I'll talk about a big thing opening up here today in our community, something that everyone will be excited about, and also more wonderful events happening here in Huntsville. Stay with us. This is your show on a magnificent, marvelous Monday. This is Good Morning Huntsville. We'll be right back after this.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union. One of the best things I hear from our members is how they love being treated like they're important, like their family. Sure, our members love things like low rates on loans too, but combine that with the friendliest and most helpful service in town, and you've got Walker County Federal, taking care of our members. It's what we do. We are Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
Tomorrow's Promise Montessori schools believe in creating spaces where children can learn, grow, and use their imaginations. At any Tomorrow's Promise location, children enjoy the largest playgrounds in town. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori is a fun school where every child learns at their own pace, and mastery of a concept is expected before moving on to the next concept. At Tomorrow's Promise, every child is respected, loved, and nurtured for the unique individual that they are.
Tomorrow's Promise Academy on Veterans Memorial now open. Visit tomorrowspromise.info for more information. Education you can trust.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
All right, Huntsville, welcome back at it. Time now is 8:25. Wonderful, wonderful folks from the Huntsville Public Library joining us earlier today. We so appreciate Amanda and Elisa. That's one reason we do this show, just to highlight the good, highlight the great people that make Huntsville such a wonderful place to live. I know this is going to be kind of awkward here because it's me and then there's two empty chairs next to me. I didn't have a chance to readjust the camera as we came back, but do want to welcome you back in, friends. As always, thanks for being a part of it. We always just love connecting with you, and so many of you are joining us this morning. I did want to head over and take a few of these. Jamie Saucier, good morning to you from Saucier Woodworks, joining us here on the program as always. Jamie, you know what, Jamie, you don't realize this, but I see you on Sundays. I think you drive that white van, and as I'm on my way down Sam Houston heading here to First in the mornings, a lot of times I'll see you drive by. I know you guys go to a Family Faith, man, and it's awesome because you don't even realize that I wave at you in the mornings on Sundays when I see you drive by. But I know it's you, brother, so good morning to you. Hope you are doing wonderful and had a blessed weekend. Mayor Humphrey joining us. Russell, always great to see you. Let's go Huntsville. And the world-famous Kool-Aid Man needs to watch out because Russell has it even better. Oh, yeah. Russell, good to see you on this morning, my friend. Hey, Magnolia Kennel. I'm getting some 5 stars. She said 5 stars for starting on time. We're working on that, and appreciate you, Steph, as always. Something that I do take very seriously, and you know, everything's rocking and rolling. So Steph Valley over at Magnolia Kennel, thank you for being with us this morning. Appreciate all that you do. Phyllis Dillard here at First in our Family Life Center. Appreciate you, Phyllis. Good morning to you. Kay Boning over at Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools joining us as well. How about Lewis Murphy saying good morning, morning guys in Huntsville. Great to see you. Kay was talking earlier about how much she loves the library. My sister Rebecca joining. Good morning, sis. I love you. She said happy Monday morning, Huntsville. Autumn Wheaton is with us this morning as well. And many others, by the way, are joining us across various platforms. It's hard for me to see everything at once. Quentin Glaze, happy morning to you. Kyle Kreiner is saying good morning, y'all. Kyle, great to see you as well. And many others also chiming in. Joseph and Jono joining us through Instagram. And so, again, welcome in, everybody. We're going to wind down here in just a few moments. If you've texted in to win this morning, stay engaged because we're going to be calling our winner here in just a few moments as well. Hey, something huge today. I had a privilege this past week, or this past, I guess, weekend, you could say, to go to a highly anticipated restaurant that is opening here in Huntsville, Texas. And what is that restaurant? Well, all of you already know where I'm going with this. It's Texas Roadhouse. They're officially opening up to the public. That will, from what I saw on their website and talking to Anthony, I believe it's going to be at 4 o'clock this afternoon. And I can already assure you that it is going to be busy, busy, busy. So head over there if you can, if you'd like to check out all the new things happening here in Huntsville. I wanted to toss over to my Facebook page real quick. This was us on Saturday. Now, that is Lily Cawthon and her friend from the Huntsville FFA. They were there. I mean, already, here's an organization. I know we support local, but here's the deal. Texas Roadhouse is local. They're bringing in local jobs, contributing to the local economy, and it's going to be a great asset to our community. We have a lot of great local restaurants that are going to continue to thrive and do well, so continue to support them. But get out and support organizations like Texas Roadhouse. We're so thankful that they're here and immediately hitting the ground running. I mean, this is their opening. There was their soft opening weekend. They had an invitation-only event. It was packed Friday and Saturday, by the way. And here they are right away helping out. I already saw some stuff with Huntsville softball. Huntsville Hornet softball team was doing a fundraiser with their rolls. And now here's FFA being involved. And that's a huge thank you to Texas Roadhouse, Anthony Antonides and his wonderful wife, Kara. Braylon loved it. That's my little girl there. She loved being there this weekend. There's Caden and Bridget. We just had a blast. I wanted to show a video. Of course, they're known for the peanuts, and Braylon was having a fun time picking the peanuts. And except right there, I think she actually ate the skin. I had to teach her, you don't eat the skin, sweetheart. You eat the peanut in the middle. So she broke it apart, and then she ate part of the skin. This was kind of a look at the main area as you look through. Just a lot of activity. The place, by the way, was completely packed this weekend. And wonderful servers. They were handing out some free appetizers all weekend. There's one of our other servers with Bridget. Very nice young lady. I think her name was Cindy. She's a very wonderful young lady. The service, by the way, was through the roof. I'm just going to tell you right now. The service was unbelievable. And I said, man, if you guys can keep this up, and I know that they will. Anthony is doing a great job over there, and I know that they're going to be able to keep that up because he's just a good man and doing some great things for Huntsville. And again, like I said, we're so thankful that he and his wife have chose to be here in Huntsville and bring this great venue to our community. There's some of the other staff that was there, and this was kind of cool. I don't think you can hear this. Yeah, you're not going to be able to. But this was the staff there as we came in. They said, hey, welcome to Texas Roadhouse. So that was kind of cool. And just another, they dance over there too, like every hour they go out and dance. So I just think it's cool. We've got this great venue here in Huntsville, another opportunity for people to get out and enjoy different things. And again, they are opening up, I believe, and don't hold me to this, but I believe officially today they will open up at 4 o'clock. We'll update our guide on HelloHuntsvilleTX.com as well. But again, Texas Roadhouse finally open here in Huntsville. It's been long awaited, and they are going to be a tremendous blessing. Tara, by the way, said that they are so supportive of our local military veterans as well. We appreciate that. And thank you, Tara, for joining us this morning. Hey, by the way, speaking of which, today is National First Responders Day. And so for all of you that are first responders, we so appreciate you. Thank you for going out of your way to ensure that our communities are safe and that our people are safe whenever things happen. And so National First Responders, it is your day today. We appreciate you so much. It's also National Internal Medicine Day. And check this out, National Chocolate Day. So here's a thought. Go over, buy some chocolates, and take them to the first responders today and let them know how much you appreciate them. There's a lot of other things going on. One of them that I did want to mention, how about this? Bill Gates turned 69 years old today. 69 for Bill Gates. That is just unbelievable to think about that. Just unbelievable. Also, by the way, National Chocolate Day. Forrest Gump was right. I've learned at 40 that life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. A few things you need to know today. Amazon Prime is adding another benefit for members. 10 cents off every gallon of gas they buy at over 7,000 U.S. gas stations. I know folks are looking to save money wherever they can. Many of you are Amazon Prime members, and that's another benefit. You can go to their website, Amazon.com, and just search for that, and you'll be able to find that as well. Jimmy John's is releasing a new Pickle Witch that is unlike any other sandwich on its menu. Why? Because the bread of the sandwich uses 2 halves of a giant kosher dill pickle. So we do have a Jimmy John's here in town. My friend is over there doing that. Carmen, go by and see her and get the new Pickle Witch. Didn't know if I mentioned this the other day. Goldfish crackers, you know, the children eat those things like crazy. My children do. They announced that they were changing their name to a more adult version, Chilean sea bass crackers, and then put them on sale on their website. That was Wednesday. They were sold out of the first batch by Thursday. So the company plans to reload and do it again soon. I'm not, it is what it is. A final thing here, and this stuff kind of gets out of hand. I don't know what's up with these social media trends, but there's a new craze that's going on TikTok. Eating spoonfuls of cornstarch. There's no benefit really at all to cornstarch, and it can potentially raise blood sugar. Eating cornstarch in small amounts is okay, but it should be avoided in large quantities due to its highly processed nature and lack of essential vitamins or nutrients. Today's impossible question. 11% of people who've already bought their Halloween costumes say they are coordinating with this person. What person are they coordinating with for Halloween? Think of this. You bought your costume, but you're coordinating with someone else. Maybe to match, something like that. You want to kind of look similar. May not be as obvious as you think. So again, 11% of people who've already bought their Halloween costumes say they are coordinating with this person. That is the impossible question for today. My sister Rebecca's chiming in. She said spouse. That is not the answer. Spouse is not the answer, by the way. And she said or best friend. Those are not the answers. Good guesses, though. A couple of did you knows while you're thinking about that question. On average, we all have 725 phone or email contacts. I went through I have like 4,200. A lot of them are just colleagues that I met in the industry over the years, and I need to go through and clear those out. According to a recent study, surgeons, wow, look at this. Surgeons are more likely to cause a car accident than other people. I'm just sitting here wondering, how do they put this stuff together? The average man knows just 4 jokes. 4 jokes. 51% of people said they would rather have jury duty than give up coffee for a week. Americans are willing to pay up to 13% more for their coffee if it comes with something drawn in the foam. So there must be some magic to whenever you see those pictures on the internet where they draw a leaf or something in the coffee from the foam. Around a quarter of elementary school kids argue with their parents about what to eat for lunch at least once a week. I can tell you right now, my little girl's not even 3, and she argues with us about what to eat. 93% of people buy pizza every month. I'm guilty. We're in that same boat. The average person will spend 5 months of their life complaining. Average person spend 5 months complaining. A study found that people said the number one thing they held on to from an old relationships were pictures. Ticket stubs, number 2 on the keepsake list. And finally, a recent poll shows that 24% of people have never tried to use chopsticks while eating out. So there you go. There are a few things that you need to know today. Hey, let's go back to today's impossible question. Many of you chimed in. A couple of you said children. The question was 11% of people who've already bought their Halloween costumes say they are coordinating with this person. Keep in mind, 11%. Children, probably so, but I bet that's much higher, probably like 70 or 80%. 11% of people coordinate with their co-worker. So that is your impossible question today. Let's head over to the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line. I've got a Cafe Texan gift card coming somebody's way today. I'm hoping. We'll try one more time. This person always says they never get the gift card, by the way. So I'm going to try one more time.
Hello.
Hey, you're lucky we gave you a call back today.
Well, apparently can't answer the phone while listening to Hello Huntsville.
Well, Kay Boning, you always say, man, I never get those Cafe Texan gift cards. Guess what? You are the 3rd person the randomizer selected, so you still don't get the gift card. I'm so sorry. No, I'm just kidding. You get it. And Kay, by the way, we did start on time today. So this week.
Yes, I noticed. Stephanie pointed that out.
Well, I'm making it a very stern decision that we will always get started on this week and going forward, Kay. So, because I don't, if you don't get started on time, Kay Boning will get on to you, and you better watch out. So. Hey, it was great to see. I did want to say something real quick. It was so great to see y'all this weekend. I know you guys were busy. Tell us what y'all were up to this weekend.
Well, I had an event for the school from 10 to 2, and then we were out at the American Legion for the haunted hayride with 0 Degree.
Awesome. Yeah, y'all were busy and a lot going on. And Kay, we love you and appreciate you. And I will have that gift card waiting for you on Wednesday. Unless you want it sooner, you can come up here and pick it up. Otherwise, I'll have it in an envelope for Wednesday, all right?
I think I can live till Wednesday without it.
Do you ever order the Rick's bacon, or is that just his specialty?
I get it sometimes.
All right. Well, there you go. Kay, I'm gonna ask you the question that you always ask everybody. What are you most thankful for here in Huntsville?
My Savior.
What was that?
My Savior.
Yep. Amen. I love it. Well, I don't know why I just did that, but there you go. You got a little drums for that too. Well, Kay, congratulations. Thank you for all that you do, and looking forward to seeing you guys on Wednesday.
All right. Talk to you then.
God bless you. Bye-bye. Kay Boning over Tomorrow's Promise. Montessori School's the winner today, and that will wrap it up. Friends, thanks for hanging out with us. It's been fun today. And again, appreciate our friends at Walker County Federal Credit Union for helping us to make this show possible. We'll be back at it all week as we always are. Tomorrow, how about Angela Vollish joining the discussion? She is with FCA Piney Woods West. She's going to highlight some of the recent events and some upcoming events that they're having and the great work that they're doing here in the community. On Wednesday, we'll have our friends from CASA. Thursday, Holly McMichael joins the show. And then we'll wrap up the week with Jack Durish. So we have an entire week. In fact, as I go through the calendar, we are completely booked, not only this week, but next week as well. So we'll have guests on all week long, and we're already filling up for that middle of November. So if you'd like to be on the show, you can always email us. Super easy. Just send an email over to me, hello@hellohuntsvilletx.com. Friends, as I wrap up every single show, and please don't ever just let these words fly through you, I want to remind you that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other. So please, especially this morning, provide a word of encouragement, lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. Hey, we'll be back at it on Tuesday. Tomorrow, come join us, hang out with us. We'll have a lot of fun. And until then, I do want to remind you, by the way, here at First, we are having Fall Festival on Wednesday. It's not just for the church membership. All are welcome. So come on out, bring your children, bring the family, fun and games. Mark your calendars right now. It's one of the few fall festivals, by the way, happening on a Wednesday this week. And so we expect to have a great turnout here. We would love for you to come. Bring yourself, even if you don't have children, come hang out with us. It's going to be a lot of fun on a Wednesday from 5 to 7 here at First Baptist. As I end every show reminding you, we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own, Huntsville. We need each other. So please provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. Until tomorrow morning, good morning, Huntsville, and God bless. Have a wonderful and blessed day, and get out there and make a difference today. See you, everybody. Have a great day.